Greetings everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another Great American Survival. I'm Marvin Ford, and in today's video we're doing another EDC update. Now today, first off, I'm going to tell you a quick rundown of my current EDC, and then I'm going to talk to you about this. This is the knife we're going to be highlighting today, and this is my CRKT Homefront. Now, I own two separate versions of the Homefront, and they're both phenomenal, and I've owned this knife for both these knives for a few years. And I just realized I had never done a video on it. And these knives are awesome. So if you're looking for an improvement of your EDC, but want something a little different, stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. This video is intended for all ages. All right, so first off, we're going to run through my EDC and just give you a couple quick things. Now, this right here is, I believe this is my Spartan. This is hands down one of my favorite Swiss Army knives. It's very minimalist. I do carry a notebook and a pen on a regular basis. These are from Log and Jotter, very nice notebooks. I carry an Apple Watch. Mostly that's because I have a heart condition, so I use one to be able to run an EKG on myself whenever I need it. This is the Streamlight, I believe it's called the Wedge. Very nice flashlight. I do carry a flashlight on my firearm, and my firearm is generally either between my SIG 365 or my Glock 43. Both of them have flashlights on them, but you don't always necessarily want to point your gun at something just because you want to point a flashlight at it. This is an Andar Pilot. Very nice articulating wallet. Works really, really well. I'm drinking coffee. All right, so on to the star of the show, the CRKT Homefront. Now, this is an exceptional knife. I really enjoyed this knife. Like I said, I've had mine for a few years, and I rotate most of the time. If I'm carrying for work, I carry this one just because it's got this really nice serrations on it. It's got a Tonto blade, and it's got a different set of scales than the one I'm about to review. The finish on this is just garbage. I meant to just strip it all off, but I've just never taken the time. But this one is a lot different. This one is very well made. I really enjoy this knife. Let's talk about it. Overall length, 8.3 inches, 211 millimeters. Has a 3.5 inch blade, which is AUS 8 stainless steel. That's probably my only negative, but I'll get back to that. The weight, 4.8 ounces, and is made in Taiwan. The handles, very nice, very smooth finish, very anodized on this 6061 aluminum. Wow, these things have held up really good. Mine is in like an olive drab, has this cool kickstar in the pivot. I like that. It does have an easy flip assist as a flipper. Has a liner lock. Everything about this knife is very well done. I will say it was designed by Ken Onion, and it has a very no BS appeal. It's not anything flashy, very simple, very not aerodynamic, but very ergonomic. Feels good in the hand. I like the knife to carry on a regular basis. I carry it a lot when I'm going out and I want a full-size knife in my pocket. I'll carry it when I go to church or whatever it might be like that, just to give you an idea. It's just a very nice, not an intimidating knife to pull out of your pocket. So, the blade. Let's talk about the blade. Now, the blade is very well done. I like the blade a lot. The blade is probably one of the nicest drop point blades I've had on a knife. I just like it. I like the way it looks. It's a very smooth, very handsome drop point. Has this very nice fuller all the way across here. It has a swedge going from, I don't know, about an inch back on the back side of the blade all the way to the tip. Has a very nice edge. You could smooth it out. My other one has a very crisp 90 degrees, so you can use it with a ferro rod. But this one's a little smoother, a little nicer. The only negative also about this blade is right here. It's got like a little finger choil up there on the blade, which is kind of useless for what it is. Being the way the knife's designed, it would have been just much better to go all the way to the assistant tab. The handles, very nicely done, has a lot of nice jimping back here on this edge and back here on this insert that goes between the two plates that make up the handle. I like this knife. Now let's talk about the most important part. How does it come apart? The first part you're going to do is you're going to grab this and you're going to flip that up. Then you're going to turn this little end of the handle right here is really a wheel. All you're going to do is spin it like so, like that, and we're just going to spin it till it comes loose. You'll feel it just have less resistance. Take it apart. Very nice swedge. Very nice handles. The handles are very well done. The aluminum, very nice. The blade, like I said, look at the blade. I mean, it's just very well done. If I was going to design a drop point blade for a knife myself, this would be it. I mean, this is it. I mean, that blade is just nice and heavy. And then you've got yourselves your other end. You've got your belt, your pocket clip. You've got your liner lock. And then you've got your crank wheel. That is how you take it apart. Very nice. Now the blade is carried with the belt, the pocket clip in the tip up position. Personally, I would have rather it been tipped down, but that's just me. You might be different, but I still love the knife. Put it back together. You're just going to press it like so. Take that, line it up with that hole on that little tab. And then all you're going to do is line it up with that wheel and go counterclockwise. Once it starts, you'll start to see it appear through that screw hole. And then once that happens, crank it down. Don't over tighten it. You don't need to. And then flip that lever back in that position. Give it a little snug, keep it in place, and boom, you are ready to rock and roll all over again. Now with some knives, I've been very happy with the aspect of being able to take it apart. I work in a body shop, so keeping this lubed up and keeping it well oiled, I'm going to always have dust and dirt and all those things that come around from me being in a shop and being dirty all the time. My OTF knives always get gummed up. Glad most of them have the ability to be taken apart. That comes in very, very handy. But as you see, this is an exceptional knife. The aesthetics of it is just nice. Like I said, it's very military inspired. You got the single star. Everything about it just screams that. Then on the negatives, like I said, AUS 8 stainless steel for the blade. Would have loved to have seen something like D2 or stronger. The handles, I would have liked to have seen a little more aggressive texturing in the aluminum, but it's beautiful. I mean, this knife has held up so well. It is one of those knives that I don't use it as often as I do, but I like it. I think it is a beautiful piece. It's probably one of my favorite CRKT knives that I've ever owned. I mean, it's just nice. So, as you see, CRKT, if you're new to knives, CRKT makes some of the nicest budget-friendly pocket knives. This one right here, like I said, this is the Tonto version. It's still a very nice knife. It's just a little cheaper. This one is going to set you back between $100 and say $25, $30. But it's worth it. I like the knife. If it had a better blade steel, I think it would probably be in the $100 and $150, between $125 and $150 knife. I do not think at $100, I do not think it's worth the $100 with the blade steel that it's in. If you put D2 in there, I think it'd easily be worth well over $100, but I'm not the maker. So I know some of them, being it's one of these knives that's made in Taiwan, that it's going to make it harder for them to get quality steel over them for them to make it. But I mean, it's one of those things that, some people just, have different high points that they want to emphasize on. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. As I said, I'm sharing with you my EDC, so if you have any questions about the things I carry or why I carry what I carry, please shoot them down below in the comments down below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down below to where our Facebook group is. I will have a post about this EDC with this picture, linked to this knife, and what I want you to do is go over there, see that link, and I want you to post a picture of your EDC, which I will share at a later date. thank you guys so much. I will put a link to CRKT where you can see all their other versions of the Homefront, and I'll put a link to where you can pick it up on Amazon. But I don't have an affiliate, so it's just, I'm just trying to save you a step and help you find it easier. Ken Onion, great job. This is hands down still one of my favorite knives I've owned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, give it the old thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, but you love EDC, hit that subscribe button, be part of our community, and whatever you do, wherever you go, be prepared. So take time this week to get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, be prepared, stay safe. God bless everyone. We'll see you soon.